You mentioned Messi's quotes. This is after getting sent off yesterday in that third-place match. In case you missed them, this is what he had to say. I feel a lot of anger because I think I did not deserve that red card because I think we were playing a very good game. We were ahead, but as I said recently, unfortunately, there is a lot of corruption. The referees, we leave with the feeling that they did not allow us to be in the final, that we were ready for better. Strong stuff. He's going to get into big trouble for these quotes, clearly. Is he right?
He's right about the fact that he should not have been thrown out of the game. He's correct about that. Now, once he goes down the path of corruption and conspiracy theories, that's the point in which any person with any sort of intelligence to them, you would know, well, that's a no-no. That's a no-go, even if you're Lionel Messi. What I can tell you is that in a weird way, the fact that he throws this out in the way that he does may just endear him to some of the average Argentina fan who has been judgmental of Lionel Messi and has said that, you know, he's more of a corporate superstar. He's not a man of the people.
Yeah.
This
he's not really Argentina.
Yeah, he's not really Argentina. This sort of behavior, as, again, I think irresponsible is perhaps not the right word, but it is in some ways because he is the team captain of Argentina and you take this position, it's irresponsible behavior. Some people might actually gravitate towards that and say, yeah, well, that's a guy that we need out on the field.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's one thing for Joe Public in the pub to say, oh, they're all against us, clear conspiracy, everyone in favour of Brazil. But when it is Lionel Messi, and he is the captain of Argentina, and he does have the scope and the attention that Messi gets, it does seem a step too far, doesn't it?
Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have to get it off your chest. You know, when you're coaching, Dan, and a microphone's thrust in your face right after a game, and you know there's been decisions which, quite frankly, are disgraceful.
Right.
And the two decisions, forget the sending off he had in that game, the two decisions previously against Brazil, you have to ask huge questions about the decisions. So when you are asked, sometimes you know you're going to get fined, you know you're going to be in trouble, but you think, you know what? If I don't say something and nobody says anything, then is it just brushed under the rug? So sometimes
he doesn't really believe there's a conspiracy against Argentina.
In all honesty, it doesn't matter whether he believes it or not. To the neutral, without question, it's a step too far. But Lionel Messi's responsibility, and is not thinking about the neutral, is thinking about Argentina, their fans, and more to the point, this team, and getting this Argentina team to rally around maybe, being the aggrieved, as it were, that siege mentality that we talk about so often in different contexts. And I think he's done that. I think he said to this team, we are good enough. We are the best in South America, but for the referees. And in a team as talented as this, that's underperformed as this team has over the last few years, maybe it's that little bit of a siege mentality that this team needs for it to see it winning silverware.
One of the things that was widely reported in Argentina, and in South America for that matter, is that Lionel Messi was singing the national anthem. This was one of the things that people were paying attention to. So this is the crazy standard that he has to live up to, in that he has to act a certain way so that people know that he cares about his country, about the fact that he continues to show up and play. And you can make the argument as the tournament went on that he played well against Brazil, and you would never have thought that he would have played the third place match. And there he was out there again. Singing the national anthem, which apparently it's important, and how hard or how much passion you show when you sing the national anthem. So all those things, he cannot take a step with Argentina without attracting attention. And so whatever he says, whenever he gets thrown out or not, whatever his opinions are, and he puts them out there, we're all going to jump on it, and certainly the Argentina fans are going to jump on it as well.
For more, sign up now for ESPN+.